Hello, this is Red Sim Cosplay Maker, and this is part 2 of how to make Ichigo Kurosaki's Zanpakuto. Now what we have here is Ichigo's Zanpakuto drawn out. This is the paper we already drew out, and the handle is 9 inches, and the blade itself is 39 inches, or 3 feet and 3 inches, and it curves up towards the end. So what we're going to do is, for this one, we're going to be cutting this all out, and then with popsicle sticks, which I have here, they are the big ones, by the way. And it's just a 300 pack. You don't have to buy that many, but I do a lot of these projects. A 300 pack of those, and we'll be making the actual sword. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I already explained this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out here. Now, you can either use scissors, or, like I'm planning on doing it, a pocket knife. Now, since I don't want anybody cutting themselves, if you are very young or never been taught these, either have your parent teach you how to use these, or have your parent do it for you, or the safest way, just use scissors anyway. Now, I'd suggest using an X-Acto knife or a razor, not like a razor for shaving, but like a razor for like box opener. Magic cards. Anyway. Now, I'm gonna have to go and go through this a couple of times because of how thick it is. This would just be like one time, but I'm not. I'm just gonna cut out this small section right here. Okay, we got that, which is basically the 9-inch handle that I'm going to be using. Now, I'm going to be doing a time-lapse video for the rest of this, so you don't have to watch me do all this, and I'll be starting that now. Okay, now, we got the sword and everything cut out. Now, what I'd suggest is you leave all this, because what you're gonna need this for the actual, you're gonna need this for the actual, I'm trying to think of what it's called, pommel, or like the hand guard of it. So let's go ahead and start working on this. Now for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to I have this hot glue gun right here. And now, because it's a hot glue gun, it's obviously hot, so don't go touching this. And when you're pouring out the glue and everything, don't get it on your hands. If you do, it's obviously going to hurt. And since you're going to need to be cutting popsicle sticks as well, be careful of a knife. or scissors, whichever one. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start from the actual handle first and just make the main spine of it. Okay, make sure it's down real tight and that it's on there real good so it doesn't come off very easily. You don't want the sword to fall apart. Now you're going to keep doing this all the way down the sword until you get all the way to the end. When you get all the way down to the end, I'll guide you on that. I'm going to do a time-lapse video now. So, see you shortly. Okay, now that we're towards the end of the sword, I got all of this. Now for the actual tip, what you're going to do is you're going to be getting a pair of scissors or a knife and basically cutting it in half. Now I'm going to get a knife because it's easier for me. Okay, and we got 2 halves. So, same as the rest, glue it in, and then no matter about whether or not it's too short or not, you can shorten down the second half or the first half. It's mattering about the length of your sword. For me, I'm just gonna do this. And there you have it. Now, for the second part, since, well, last time I checked, his sword doesn't go all wobbly like everything. You're gonna get some more of these and layer it on top. This time, I'm trying to debate what to do. This time you're gonna put it on top. Yeah, no. You're gonna split it in half. Never mind. You're gonna be splitting all of these in half this time. then there you have it. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to repeat this on both of the sides, and you're going to keep continuing these smaller sticks on this side, and I'll be back. Okay, as it is now, it's pretty sturdy, to be honest. There's not really anything else you can do to strengthen it, but what I did was, since I wanted the blade to be more out, I added these on, and because we had to overlap them, I cut 1 1/2 and put it right there. Towards the end, I also made it short like that, and I think this overall came out pretty well. Now, what we're going to be doing next is the actual hand guard of it. So, I'm going to go grab the paper for that, and I'll be back. For some odd reason, something happened to the footage, and I couldn't get it, but I cut it out and everything, and if we can focus. There it goes. There's a bunch of hot glue there so it doesn't fall apart. But when it's pointed at you, it looks pretty good. So yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. Now, I'll discuss it in the next video, but what we'll be doing next is the actual outside of this, and maybe the painting and the chain and like the handle and stuff, basically the decoration. Anyway, bye. This is Red Sun Cosplay Maker, and have a nice day, YouTubers.